I will just get that transcription off real quick, share our screen, and we will be good to go. So let me go ahead and pop that up really quick. Okay, so just a reminder, here is our CubeFit waiver. As Barbara had mentioned, she'll be talking a little bit about our sleep webinar, which is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We also have a great program coming in for our Release and Recover. And we also have a low back care webinar that's coming up as well. Real quick, if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to Barbara or Andrea. Here are our resources. I'm going to stop sharing, and Barbara, it's all yours.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Let me get my timer started so I don't go over. Hi, everybody. That's Barbara Morgan again from Health Fitness. Welcome to ERGOFIT. It's Wednesday afternoon. If you have the ability to, please stand up and join me. We're going to take just a couple big deep breaths up overhead, stretch up a little bit. Reach out to the side walls. You might want to twist if you've been sitting at your desk all day, which I hope you haven't. I hope everybody's learning that we need to move. The more we move, the better it is. You can stretch a little bit behind you. Another big deep breath up to the top. We have so much going on these days. It's so exciting. But thank you all for taking this 10 minutes to join me. Today we're going to focus mostly on wrists and hands, a little bit on our shoulders. So we're going to start out with a wrist flexor. So this is when we have our hand out, palm up, and what we're going to do is very gently with the other hand, you want to pull down, not so much on the fingertips, but kind of get up into the palm area. Let me turn sideways so you can see this. And we want to just very gently pull those fingers in towards your body. Now, some people find this is a lot easier if you lower, let me step up back a little bit, if you lower your hand down and it's pointed a little bit more down toward the floor. But we're just going to hold that for 15, 20 seconds. The beautiful thing about this stretch, and if it's something that you can do often during the day, is this never really happens. This idea of stretching out the inside of our wrist. That's where our carpal tunnel lives. And that really is the thing that kind of goes downhill quickly when we get injured. So shake that out a little bit. Twist your fingers around, and we're gonna do that one more time on the right. You might be able to pull a little bit further. We're always talking about the idea of stretching is to just take it a little bit past what you normally would do. It should be a stretch, but it should never, ever be pain. If there's anything that you do that you experience any kind of pain or discomfort, please stop. You can modify all of these and not have as deep of a stretch. So keep that in mind too. Perfect. Let's go over and we're going to do this on the left hand now. So arm out, palm up, and we're going to just grab that kind of where your palm hits the bottom of your fingers. And again, you can push that down toward the floor a little bit if you want. And you should feel this up through your palm. You're going to feel some of it stretch also in your fingers. Up into your wrist, your forearm, and even a little bit up into the bicep. So it's a great stretch. And again, one you can do quickly and anytime during the day. The issue with repetitive stress injuries is we're really trying to catch them before they get bad. And you're having, a lot of discomfort. Shake that out a little bit. I'm going to do that one more time. So when you start feeling fatigued or you start, getting a little twinge, it's really a good time to stop and stretch. These don't take very long. You could spend 2 minutes. It increases blood flow. It helps lubricate your tendons and your joints. Perfect. So we're going to shake that out, and now we're going to do the exact opposite. So we're going to face palm down, and we're going to put our hand on the back, not on the fingers so much, but on the back, and we're going to pull that toward us. So now we're getting the stretch up through the back of the palm into the back of the wrist. And again, this is one that kind of pointing it down makes it a little easier to get a deeper stretch. And you should be able to feel that all the way up your arm. It's amazing how little sometimes the stretches are that affect such a large part of our anatomy. These are by far one of my two favorite stretches because it's just so much of what we do when we're typing and mousing all day. Take that out a little bit. We're going to do that one more time on the right and then flip over to the left side. And you can also use this time to take some big deep breaths. I have a tendency try not to do that and breathe in your ears. So, but you can multitask here and do deep breaths too. I'm going to flip over here now, palm down, and again, just gently pulling on the back of the hand. And again, if you point it a little bit more toward the ground, you might get a little bit deeper stretch. I just love how this affects so much. You almost feel like you're multitasking because you're stretching in so many different things at the same time. I'm going to shake that out. And we just want to make sure we always do both sides. You might feel that fatigue in whatever your dominant hand is or whatever hand you mouse with. Excellent. All right. So now we're going to do some finger stretches. So we're going to stretch our hand out, make a big, spread everything apart with your fingers, and then we're going to make a fist. Now, this is one of the few that I can do at the same time. So let me move over and we can actually be doing both hands at the same time. And when you can wiggle your fingers. Again, we spend so much time gripping, especially our mouse, and depending on what kind of mouse you have, and depending on how much you're focused on your work today, how stressed you are. Now, this one I can't do at the same time, but if you can, good for you. We're going to stretch our fingers out, and this is called a tendon glide. We're actually going to have each finger come to the thumb, one at a time, touch the thumb, and then come back out again. This is a great stretch because you can see everything here in front of me. Because it works each of these tendons individually. You know, we talk about how many of these could be done in your car, sitting in traffic, if you're watching television. Perfect. And we're going to move over to the left hand. I always start with my pinky finger, but you can really go either direction. Excellent. So we're going to add a new one today. We're going to do thumb circles. So I want it to be a very exaggerated circle with just your thumb. And again, it has to do with how we hold on to our mouse and how much we grip with that thumb. So we want to try to make a very, very exaggerated movement and make as big of a circle as you can with your thumb. I'm making it in a forward direction first, and then we're going to turn around and do it back. And now we're going to go backwards. So all kinds of good stuff coming up. If you weren't here right at the very beginning, tomorrow the Fitness Center is sponsoring a sleep webinar. They've got all the latest science. We're going to flip over to the left hand here. We're going to go forward with the thumb. You can hear how sleep helps you recover and feel better. You can refocus on prioritizing your sleep and some sleep solutions for you to try. So that is at 11 o'clock Pacific time. I will post the slide at the end of today. There's a UR code that you can click on to register for it. Very, very exciting. And then the other thing that's happening is FitWays in 21 days starts on April 14th. There's also a slide for that up in the chat. It's going to run for 21 days. And it's a very cool challenge that allows you to do 3 basic things. There are instructions on releasing tension, on stretching your shortened muscles, and then strengthening your weak muscles. So the Fitness Center has included me in this. So our ERGOFITs for the next 4 weeks will focus around these areas, and it's going to be pretty much what we're doing now, but a little bit more maybe education. And I'm also making some videos. I'm working on one today on sleep postures. So I encourage everyone to jump in on that and join us. Christy, anything to add on that? And we're done for today.
Yeah, no, you covered it all. This is great. We hope to see everyone registered and join us.
Perfect. Thanks, everybody. Have a great afternoon.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.